I think the guys are ready to get to work, ready to have the infielders with the pitchers, working with the outfielders, catchers. It's just nice having everybody here and organized and moving through stations. And I think the challenge is, we only get 4 or 5 days till the first game, so we got a lot of catching up to do.
Pretty confident that the big guys won't be playing for a few games, like Manny, Hosmer. Or has Hosmer been here long enough to maybe play this weekend?
Yeah, I'm not confident in that. They, we'll see. We'll see how we get off the field these next couple days, kind of see where they're at, and go from there. So, here in a couple days, I'll probably have a little bit more clarity to, what exactly, game 1, 2, and 3 look like.
Manny said in pregame to your clubhouse that he is swole as hell. He looks to be in tremendous shape. What does it mean for him to come in that kind of condition, and how important for him to be a really good example for these young players this year?
I think it's critical. I think, obviously he's one of the most well-respected players, in the game. And so, just what we talked about earlier, I think real voices come from action. And, for him to back it up with what his work in the offseason to come in the way he has, I think that's a very good message.
I know you weren't here last year. Last year this time, maybe he wasn't even settled in here yet. How important is it, and how big of a difference does it make that he is here from the very beginning?
That's probably a question for him. My guess is it's critical.
What if there's something to kind of his assertion, though, that it was all about work this offseason. It wasn't about the business side. It wasn't about worrying about where he was going to be. He settled and kind of here, ready to go.
Yeah, I think having a normal, whatever the definition is of a normal offseason, not having to sign late, not getting phone calls from agents and other teams during workouts, and I can't imagine where your thoughts are as you're waiting to hear something. Settled in, got through the season, a good strong off season, probably a chance to reflect, and had a lot of time to get to work, and I feel pretty confident he did the work.
Where do you bat, Manny?
Middle of the order.
In the many iterations of the lineups you've made out in your head and on paper, where is he most often?
Probably 3 or 4.
Okay, so the 3 and 4 hitter, a guy who was signed for that much money and is expected to be that good, he said he's still feared. He knows who he is. You know who he is. Everybody's knows who he is. How important for him to have a big season, a Manny season?
I think it is important, and I think the fear, if his game's tight and it's right, I think that fear is very real.
What have your impressions been of Mackenzie Gore thus far?
I've been super impressed. The way he's blended into the clubhouse, the way he shows up, the way he goes about his, all areas of his program, from long toss to band work to the effort and intensity he's thrown in his bullpens to get out there, and in his first live BP, he has came as advertised.
What does Gabriel Arias add to the room, and how might you see him work with this group early on?
Yeah, 19-year-old shortstop that is going to dip his toe in his first big league spring training. So just excited to have more up the middle depth. As we get going, a chance for him to be around some older players, a chance to be around this staff, a chance to have some at-bats and play some defense in the Major League Spring Training Stadium. So it should be a lot of growth for him and should be a good experience.
Will he play at second? How much?
I don't know yet. I think right now we're going to probably concentrate at short, but I don't want to say late in the ball game that we flip him over there.